Let's see now. Hang on. There. Much better. Hello there. I'm Mr. Grumpy. As you probably may have not noticed this by now, this is my second blog entry. Oh, what a worst. Oh, this was the worst day ever. Especially when it has to do with Mr. Tickle. He had to tickle me so much. Now, let me tell you the story. It's so obvious and blatantly obvious here that Mr. Tickle always loves to tickle me all the time. I really don't like it. And another thing that doesn't really help is the fact that that guy himself is a bit of an annoyance. Sorry if I'm moving around a little bit too much, but Mr. Hands is actually helping me right now. Besides, Mr. Hands is actually also helping me with my feet, since I'm really, well, it's an anti-gravitational thing. Now, Mr. Oh, I don't know, sorry if I have to interrupt or stop, but Mr. Tickle always tickles me at this point. It's very apparent that, for some odd reason, he is always a bit of a troublemaker. Oh, hello there, Mr. Grumpy! What are you doing here, Mr. Happy? Oh, it's a wonderful day. And how are you doing today, Mr. Grumpy? You know I'm filming right now. Wonderful! This is actually a spectacular event. Ooh, am I on camera? Mr. Happy? Oh, hello, Mom! How are you doing today? Stop embarrassing me, you idiot. I'm actually trying to make a special documentary blog film about myself. And if you don't mind, I am trying to also make a bunch of important blog or events about my life, just as usual. That's wonderful! But, is this a webcam? Haven't seen one of these for a while. I've actually myself have always thought that the magic of cameras were pretty much just above or down on the ground. I really don't understand what the heck you're saying, but I'll just say that you think that we're all filmed everywhere. Now do ya? And move your head a little bit more. Oh, sorry. I'm actually having a good day. How about you? Between you and me, Mr. Tickle tickles me too much. Well, that's because you're always grumpy, Mr. Grumpy. Don't you break the fourth wall. I'm not breaking the fourth wall. And that wasn't even the breaking of the fourth wall, Mr. Grumpy. Oh, crooked cucumbers! You not notice by now that we're on camera? Somebody can be watching us. Heck, Mr. Patterson could actually be pretty much editing this video right now. Who is this Mr. Patterson fella? He's a friend of ours. Well, I really don't know who you're talking about, but he reminds me of Mr. Miserable. I guess he isn't Mr. Miserable. And besides, if you don't mind, of course, it's not very apparent that he's also controlling us a little bit. How? Do I really need to answer this question? Let's get back on topic. You do know by now that I'm supposed to get a letter. Let's change the topic, by the way. I was actually just saying that I was supposed to get a letter today, and I was about to announce that until you interrupt me. And the audience doesn't know this by now, but... Come here for a minute. The audience doesn't know this, but since we're actually trying to, well, I'm trying to actually make this good announcement until you came in and interrupt me again. Oh, I'm sorry if I did that, but I wanted to tell you that Mr. Strong actually has your letter. Really? That's wonderful. Where is it? Where is it? What the heck was that? Oh, it's the letter right now. We should go check. Can I come in, Mr. Grumpy? Sure, why not? Why are you not in this shot? Because right now I'm talking to Mr. Happy. Oh, sorry. Hold on. here I am. Hey, you guys actually here? Yes. Why do you think we're hovering? Well, obviously you do know by now at this point forward that I have a letter for you. Interesting. So, what's the letter about? Well, it's a letter for a gift, or in other words, a game show. A game show? How can you tell it's actually my letter? It says it right here. Mr. Han? Sure. I'll help. It's in reverse. Well, you can tell by now it says, a letter to Mr. Grumpy. Why are we in a wide shot? Because the fact the camera is actually a little bit broken. Oh, crooked cucumber. Just give me that thing! Well, you could have just said thank you. And Mr. Hands had to help. Right, Mr. Hands? Sure. No problem, Bob. Well, I better get going. I better lift some weights and stuff. Mr. Quiet also wants me to actually... Okay, just go. Besides, aren't you going to be in the television show also? Oh, I'm going to be watching it, but I'm not really going to be in the show. It has to be one of the Mr. Men, so, bye. Wasn't that delightful, Mr. Grumpy? You just actually got to a television show. Oh, I know. But I have to read it first. Let me read it. Oh, sorry. I'll get out of this shot. No, you don't have to. I'll just try to read it. Dear Mr. Grumpy, you have just won yourself a special game show contest. You are now ready to actually become a participant in our new television show, Quiz Time with Patterson. Interesting. So you have to pack all your things immediately and meet us at your camera base. You will also actually be noticing that this show itself only consists of 2 contestants. That is simply because one of them is a guest star from an internet. What does this say? Let me see. Oh, I see that this itself says that an internet may YouTube. Oh, that's the same website we're on. Wonderful! Shut up. Anyway, now you can also bring your friend along. He will actually be a good participant. Really? Can you bring me? You bring me? I'm getting to you. You will only bring one friend who actually will not actually be, well, an idiot. Make sure to actually get ready before the end of February. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Hands. I couldn't actually read it since I'm a stuffed doll. No problem. Back on the view. So, can I come? Alright. Oh, crooked cucumbers, you're coming with me. Oh, that's wonderful. I'll get some friends along, too. I'll get Mr. Small, Mr. Nonsense, Mr. Scatterbrain, even though he's not my friend, of course. I'll get a... Oh, crooked cucumbers, we got all day. We gotta get going. Come on. Oh, but what about my friends? You only have one friend, and that's me. I'm actually a contestant. You're gonna help me at this point. Do you understand me? Well, of course. I do. But what about that? What was that whole thing about YouTube again?